What is your message for the international community on Human Rights Day?
Well, thank you for everyone celebrating Human Rights Day. But as you know, human rights is not free. While we are celebrating human rights, we should not forget all the suffering of the people in the past who claim and fight for human rights. So it is important that human rights is not for free, but human rights, we should fight for it, because violation of human rights is threat to the humanity. So keep trying, keep protect your human rights and human dignity. At the same time, I'd like to request to support the solidarity with the people who are still in suffering of the violation of human rights under the dictatorship.
And what specifically is your message for the international community? I'm thinking of the member states of the UN, the Security Council, the General Assembly, the Human Rights Council. What is your message to them?
Well, while you are enjoying the fundamental human rights, the people of Myanmar are systematically suppressed by the military. The people of Myanmar has been showing their strong bravery and strong calling for human rights, but international action is much needed. I would say that international action to stop the military dictatorship, international action to support the people's struggle for human rights, international struggle to solve the problem of both human rights and humanitarian crisis in Myanmar, stronger resolution with action to stop the military, and government actions to stop military sanctions, I want to repeat again. I like to call the international and also the government to stop support to the military and call on the economic sanctions and embargoes. At the same time, make sure accountability is a must for the perpetrators of the human rights violation in my country, Myanmar.
And specifically, what action would you like from the Security Council?
Security Council, it is very important to refer the cases of Myanmar to the ICC. And Security Council make a stronger resolution for all the member states to impose economic sanctions and embargoes, including aerial fuel, which military has been using to kill the civilians. And then use all kinds of international accountability system to bring justice back to the people.
And what would you like to see from the international justice mechanisms? You mentioned the ICC, you mentioned the ICJ. What specifically would you like from them?
The military regime in my countries, they are committing international criminal, something like crime against humanity, war crime, and genocide against the Rohingya people. So NUG is very much committed to bring the justice utilizing international accountabilities. But our case has not been yet at the ICC. So we make a clear declaration to invite the ICC investigation and commitment to cooperate with the ICC to bring the justice. So please accept the cases of Myanmar at the ICC in order to take the legal action against the military.
And Minister, what would you like to say to the people of Myanmar, the people of your country who are listening to this on World Human Rights Day?
Well, Human Rights Day is supposed to celebrate the enjoyment of human rights of every and each people around the world. But unfortunately, Myanmar people, their rights has been denied and they have no chance to celebrate. But instead, they are suffering the atrocities. But I'm really congratulate to the Burmese people who are very resilient and very strong commitment to fight against the military. So this is my solidarity and my respect to each and every Myanmar people who not give up, but strong determination to fight and to overcome and to overthrow the military dictatorship in our political systems.
Tell me about your experience of living under military dictatorship. How was it? What did you go through?
Well, Myanmar became a strongman nation since 1962. I was born under the one-party systems, so I have a life experience of the military operation. That's why at 1988, I decided to fight for my rights to join the people demonstration. But as a result, many of my friends were killed on the street, and I became an exile for 23 years in exile. I came back after spending 23 years in exile with the strong hope that country will be back to the genuine democracy path and the route for human rights. I did my best as a human rights educator since 2013 to 2022. But again, military stage attempted coup. I'm back to my full-fledged struggle against the military and start my activism as a human rights defender. Now my role as the Minister for Human Rights, I'm still continue, not only for myself, but also for the protection of the people, to stop the atrocity of the military and to bring their justice by all means possible as the capacity of the Minister for Human Rights.